Good things.
Good things.
It was really good. The film was really good. Very proud of the way he played. Got rid of the football. Played with great composure. And, we always knew he could throw the ball. He's extremely accurate. The O-line gave him some time. The receivers were open. I think it's a team deal. It wasn't just Tyler, I think. And he'll tell you that, too.
You've dealt with a lot of quarterbacks over the years. How much does it mean for the rest of the team when they see a guy finally take some real hits and bounce up and then make plays?
It's good. It was kind of funny on one of them, and I laugh about it right now. I don't know if you remember, we actually ran a play where we dummy our cadence, and the ball was snapped, and it hit him in the ankles. And he's reaching down to get the ball, and they clock him right in the head. I just died laughing the whole deal. It was one of those funny. He even started laughing. I said, it got me pretty good, Coach. And Dan told him, he said, look, protect yourself when you go down, when you go get the ball. But that was kind of a funny part, and that was one. The one sack that we gave up, it really was Tyler. Tyler was trying to make a couple things happen, and he knew it. He knew the pressure was coming. He said, Coach, I thought I could hold on to it longer. It's my fault. It wasn't nobody else's fault but mine. And the rest of the time, he got rid of the ball on time, and they did a great job up front. Not letting people come free.
The one or two option plays around. He's no threat to Don Smith as an option, but he seemed to read the defense right and not make a bad decision.
Absolutely. You do that a couple times in a ball game, that'll keep defenses honest. Now the coverage has become a little bit more bland, and it becomes a lot easier to throw football.
People talk about some of those big throws you made. Some people want to say, those are NFL throws. But when you watch them, do you see NFL throw or dangerous, you shouldn't have done that throw?
Well, there was one of them in particular I thought was just outstanding throw. He threw it, and you had to have great anticipation. So as a quarterback, you either better have a plan or great anticipation. And he said, Coach, I saw it coming open. When I asked him, I said, why'd you make that throw? He says, I knew he was in that area. I had confidence in my receiver being there, and I knew I could put it there. I said, well, hey, when you've got that type of confidence, that's good. There's a fine line between arrogance and confidence. And he's got that confidence. One hit Jamie on across the middle. It's a really good throw. He stuck right in a small window. He anticipated the throw. He saw the defender break out, and he had confidence that Jamie was going to be in that area. That's a good deal.
I thought a couple of times Tyler
needs Chris get him
reloaded a little bit, set his feet, shuffled his feet on a rush, and then made a good throw. I think a couple of years ago he would have done what I call the turtle, which is kind of get in your shell and hope they don't hurt me.
Well, I will say this: fundamentally, he was very sound. His back foot lead and some stuff like that. That was those drills we hit every day. And, we show them on film, which we do that each week.
Right.
I was very proud of him hanging in there and getting rid of the football. There's a couple of times some things changed on him a little bit, but it wasn't nothing big, and he reacted really well. The thing that was so beautiful is, I don't know if you remember, one of the plays we kind of threw away. He got caught in a blitz, and we went over on the sideline, and he adapted to it really, really well. The rest of the day wasn't a problem. That's a sign of maturity. When things like that happen, a kid sees something one time, and it's new, and then he can adapt to it. That's big.
You've had these years to work with Marcus Green and knew what he was capable of doing, but to watch him walk out now in these two games, perform the way he has, is just...
I was just happy for Marcus after he dropped the first one, because you could tell he was so frustrated. It wasn't nothing, but when he went to see the ball, there was nobody around him, and I got to catch the ball first. It was one of those deals. Came back and played really, really well for us. I was happy for him, and as you well know, this was the game that he hurt his knee.
Right.
So it was a big game for him too.